On today's episode of WatchJRGo, we start my 2009 Ducati 1198 for the first time in a year and a half. What is going on, guys? I'm WatchJRGo, and today I'm here with Gabe. I'm here with my 2009 Ducati 1198, and it's been sitting forever. I mean, this thing sat for so long because I really just kind of got over riding the insanity that this bike is. The last time it was out, it went on a supercar rally with us. We took both Ducatis and it was really cool. You know, we brought the Italian stuff to the supercar rally and I rode it all that time. And the Hypermotard was such a better bike that I just kind of got tired of riding the Superbike, and it's just sat ever since. So I want to sell it now. I've got a new battery here for it. A Bike Master Platinum MS12 12B BS, and I'll try to throw a link in the description for this battery. And we're going to pull off, I think you take this side cover off, it's been a while, and that should be where the battery's at. And we're basically just basing that on the fact that the battery tender connector is right there and it doesn't fit under the seat. Put a battery in it and ride it for the first time in forever, put it back on the trickle charger, and well, sell it. Yeah. So we got our metric Allen wrenches here. We got this drift trike right my way. 3 seems like it fits. All right, so these fasteners actually take quite a while to get off of here. They have nice plastic washers to make sure nothing really tears up the pearl white paint. This bike was a lot of fun. It was the first thing I bought for the channel years ago. And I thought I was just gonna daily vlog on this bike and tear up the streets. And I had a lot of fun, but honestly, even like the first video I made with it, I never released. It's all shot in 1080 because it was on that Senna, and I really hated that. I couldn't stand the quality that came out of the camera. So that's probably like one of the big reasons those never came out. I've only had the sides off this bike one other time, and that was to change all the fluids to Motul. So it's got RBF 600 in it. It doesn't have 660, unfortunately. Now I've got tons of 660, but I don't feel like rebleeding the brakes and clutch on a bike that I'll probably ride one time. So.
Well, I might ride it too.
One time?
Or twice.
It's got this crack in the fairing there, which is sad. You can buy this entire piece for $700, pre-painted and pre-decaled from the factory. And I would really like to do that, but I also don't want to spend $700 on it. It's totally my fault. It was beside the Fury, and I hit the brake lever, hit the fairing, and cracked it hardcore. So, it happens. You make mistakes.
Of course, it is impossible to match pearl.
Well, I mean, $700 for a plastic painted from the factory is almost untouchable.
Yeah.
I was really surprised when they gave me the price quote. They were like, yeah, we can have it here in like 10 days because it comes from Italy and it comes pre-painted. I was pretty impressed. The Ducati decal is in there somewhere, right there.
Right there above the light.
Yeah, the decals are clear coated in. It's really cool. So there's some fasteners inside here, right? And then there's one more right here. So that's a lot of fasteners. I wish they were Dzu's fasteners or something, like quarter turns or half turns, or really anything is better than full-size bolts. If this happens to you on the side of the road, you're just gonna be sitting on the side of the road like, and I'll just be here for about 15 minutes while I get the side off.
I suppose it's better than sleeping on the side of the road.
I guess it's better than sleeping at a gas station or on a sidewalk. That bike's done. We can go get it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Pick that up tomorrow.
Of course, that one bolt is different too. There we go.
Oh well.
All right, fairing is off. We'll carefully set that guy right there. And to get the battery out, you need a 5 to take the battery cover off. So we'll get the battery cover real quick. It also secures in one of the hoses for the coolant line there. Then you got the battery protector. And then you need your Phillips, and that's all it takes to change a battery on this thing. Just time.
I gotta tell you though, I really like the stand that you have.
This is the greatest stand in the world. It's pneumatic, and it gently lowers the bike when you let go.
That's so nice.
Super cool. 10mm to get these guys off. Just unscrew them real quick. You basically just break them, and they come out by hand. They should come out by hand, unless you've got like major problems, corrosion, and something like that. But this bike definitely does not. Has always been in a garage, always taken care of, except for that one time that I didn't. It was an accident, okay? I did not mean to ruin that fairing.
Always been taken care of.
Yeah,
Except for that one time when it wasn't.
This is my baby. I really did love this bike.
I love this bike.
It's so pretty, but it's probably the worst thing in the world to ride. I can't stand riding it. Sounds cool too.
I mean, I'll give you this. I mean, it's a little... All right, it's the only bike that's ever terrified me.
It's the worst thing to ride in the world. I honestly, like, if it would have been like an H2 or something like that, I probably would have been happy. Nasty.
Dry clutch and everything.
Dry clutch rattle.
Yeah.
It sings to you. It burns the hair off your legs at stoplights with jeans on. People are like, then wear jeans. Have you ever seen me not wear jeans? I wear...
Actually, yes. One time.
One time.
One time in the 5 years that I've known you.
It sits at stoplights at 220 degrees, and that's where the fans kick on, and then it starts melting your legs, right? You're like, no!
Wear chaps. Ducatis are terrible. Please buy this from me.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I tell everyone, I was like, look, this is terrible. It's also awesome. You will probably enjoy it, and you'll probably hate it at the same time. One trick is some of the batteries ship with little plastic
spacers.
Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
They're little like alligator teeth kind of spacers shoved under that thing.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. It makes your life easy.
I think those are awesome.
Yeah. Pure gold when they include that stuff. Okay, so I got that one started. One time I used the cardboard from the box, and that worked really well too. I got it. Hey! Ducati battery spacer. Isn't that fancy? It says... It's kind of too fancy in reality. And then we'll get this guy back in there. Oops.
Did you just say that's too fancy?
Too fancy. It's Italian, that's for sure. All right, we'll tighten this back down. Tighten the battery cover. This is actually a really nice mount. I kind of like that it's just one screw. And it's not like a rubber strap that degrades and then the battery just falls out like it does.
I love that. Every bike I've owned has had that stupid rubber strap that's always...
And this retains it, and it looks nice. And it's got multiple Ducati logos. And I'm gonna grab a quick detailer and wipe down all of the side cover here, water pump, all that good stuff, because I want it to look nice. Then we can put the side back on, and I guess we could turn the key, right? Haha! She's alive!
Look.
1198 race. Motul, being the amazing guys that they are, hooked us up with all of this, and it's like every motorcycle product they make. And then this is the oil for the Fiat.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a massive fluid change on the Fiat. It's getting 100% Motul fluids, RBF 660. I mean, all the epic racing stuff. 8100 excess. That is awesome. I'm unbelievably happy about that.
Nice.
Chain paste, chain lube, factory line. This is the off-road stuff, which I can use on the my Honda TRX 400 that may turn into a 416 or something like that. This is the factory line chain lube for this, and for the 300 Grom. This is wash, wax, and spray. This is Shine and Go. I've gotten more cans of that. I've got the Motul rag over there, which I'm really happy about. I bought all that a couple weeks ago. I was on a road trip, but I couldn't see out of my helmet, so I ran inside, grabbed a can of this, sprayed my helmet down. You know, I did this. Is that a Supra? And it worked out really well. We've got, what's this one? Chain cleaner. What's this one? Perfect leather for your suit. That's awesome. What's this one? Insect remover, which, I mean, I will show you how well this works right now. Okay. This is covered.
So this has been here for a year and a half.
Yes. And they're all bugs, right? So we'll get a couple hits on there. It's cool that it's green. It looks like dead bugs.
It does.
Okay, let's get the Motul rag out, and we're gonna remove these. Motul, I probably need more of these. They're just so cool. Here's our test, insect remover. Oh. I didn't even push. There's no pressure, I promise you, because I don't want to tear up the fairing or anything like that. That's killer.
That's impressive.
Yeah. All right, we'll get a little bit more on there and remove like the last couple touches of it. Actually, it all just came right off. Look at that. Usually I fight pretty hard to get bugs off of stuff. And
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Right down there, because you know those are going to be the ones that are
the
hot
ones
because you got the
those ones are
brake
on
heat
there.
and all that junk on there too.
Well, insect remover is my new favorite product of all time, because that's literally what's always on your motorcycle is just bugs, and on your helmet. What else do we have in here? the beautiful green oil. More 10W40, which is actually the oil for this. But I need 10W40 all the time, and there's nothing like 300V. Oh yeah, clean the radiator. Everything's getting cleaned today. It's time to replace this fairing that also needs some of that inside cleaner on it. And I wouldn't tighten any of these until you get them all in, because you never know how difficult it's going to be to put all them back in.
Very true.
Yeah, just kind of get them started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 bolts holding on a fairing that it's just a piece of plastic. Like, it's not crucial. If it comes off while you're going 200, it's gonna not be a good day, but it's way too many bolts, guys. Way too many. Ready to go ride this thing?
Yes.
We're really doing this because Gabe wanted to ride it, I think. I probably would have never gotten it back out again.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been bugging you for days now. It's like, when we're gonna get the duck out?
Can
when
I
we're gonna
ride
get the duck
Ducati?
out?
No, I don't want to ride it.
Can we get the duck out?
All right, put our tools away. Think it's gonna start?
Better.
Good sounds.
Of course. Gas.
The gas is fine. We'll just run the gas station and throw some more in.
Sounds like a plan.
Good old bikes with no gas gauge. All right, here we go. That bike is loud. I feel bad starting it. It's really loud. I'm pretty sure I've shown this on the channel before, but it is really cool. Just push down, and then you pull this pin, and then you just watch as the bike goes down to where it belongs. It is super nice.
I love it.
Give it a little wiggle.
And so that pin just slides right on through the frame.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Usually it's easy, but I don't have the angle for it. There we go.
Look at that. Oh, you know, it's like a bicycle. You never forget. You just, get back on.
Yeah, it's like a bicycle with 200 horsepower, basically. Just a sketchy bicycle, that's what we were gonna say.
It's got more horsepower than my van.
All right, let's air up the tires.
All right.
Well, a peaceful night of wrenching till 2 in the morning. Got the clock set on this guy, and Gabe and I are gonna go ride around and have some fun for a little bit. It'll be a nice, relaxing night of riding, and one of the last ones of the season too, because the temp dropped tonight, and of course now it's getting dark at like it was dark at like 7:30. We're definitely running out of time to work on cars during the days, so that's tough. It is 60 now, so the temp's dropping like a rock too. So we're gonna go suit up and try to stay warm while we're riding around. Anyway, if you are interested in this, I want 9 for it, or any reasonable offer in that range. It's got Termignanis, it's got Woodcraft rear sets, it's got the Speedy Moto dry clutch cover, the Speedy Moto dry clutch tambourine there, TST Industries taillights that are amazing, epic turn signals and everything like that. It just looks perfect. It's easily the nicest taillight for the 1198. Fender delete, it's on Q3s. I think that's all the mods for the most part. Brembo, Showa, all of the stuff that you want. So if you're interested in that, I'd be happy to part with it, and it has all the stock parts. I've got a massive box with rear seat delete. Don't want to say the real word for it. And all the stock rear sets are in there. If I remember right, every part's in there. It's pretty impressive what I have for it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. We did this because we were going to pull the engine on the Audi, and we realized it was going to take us like a few hours to do it, so we just decided to work on the bike instead. It's coming up. We're going to work on the Audi, I promise. Look, the engine stand even moved inside. The cherry picker moved inside. We're about ready. We got to finish rigging up our 4-way chain hoist thing. 3-way chain hoist. Well, Gabe and I are back. We took Dom the Grom out, took out the 1198, had some fun, and now the Italian artwork is back where it belongs, on its stand in the back of the garage. So get the cover back on it, and I'll probably list it for sale. I've got a bunch of pictures from over the years, all the different places we've had it, and I'm ready to move on from that bike.